Today we're going to be looking at the Merlin Burslem Eco Laminated Jacket. So let's get straight into it. First, let's look at what the price point of this jacket is going to be set at, which is going to be $349.99 RRP. Now, what makes this really unique in my opinion, purely because of that price point, is the fact that you're getting a laminated jacket at that price point of only $349.99 RRP, as compared to other laminated jackets out there, which cost a bit more than that for something that isn't as stylish or as cool looking as this Merlin Burslem. In the name, it's stated to be the Eco Laminated Jacket, and that's because of the outer shell being made out of 100% recyclable material. Now, upon touch, it doesn't feel cheap as you would expect for something that may be made out of recycled material. It feels sturdy and nice and very reassuring and hard wearing when you're actually putting it on. The overall rating for this jacket is going to be a CE AA, and it's going to have the D3O armor in the shoulder and elbows, as well as a slot in the back there for their Viper back protector. Now, if you look at more of the overall features of the jacket, we can see there's Merlin branding everywhere that you can see on their poppers, zips, and everywhere else. It's that antique brass finish around this sort of vicinity here, but going towards the lower portion in the center here of the poppers, it's a kind of like a rubberized texture on the outside, a nice little coating to stop it from scratching up against your tank. In terms of storage, you have 4 pouch pockets at the front there. Just store little items like your phone, your wallet, your keys, and everything else that you would need. Now, you have hidden zip pockets at the side to just put your hands in, instead of having to faff around with going at the top and going in like that to keep your hands nice and toasty. Now, if you look at the right arm, you do have a toll pass little section there, so you open up the zip, put your toll pass in there, or your coins, whatever else you may have. A nice little feature if you do consider touring in France and Spain and those sort of countries where you do have tolls there. It makes the overall experience quite easy. You just turn up to the barriers and they'll come up, and you don't have to worry about faffing around, getting your gloves off, getting your card out, paying for that. It just makes it 10 times easier, as I found out when I was wearing my Merlin jacket on that tour as well. Made it super easy. If you look at the adjustments of the jacket, you have them of course at the stomach area here. You can cinch that in with that little belt strap there, as well as adjustments around the waist and at the arms as well. Now, something to point out about this little belt, you can either have it over the top or underneath, and some people have stated that it's a little bit of a faff because of the little teeth that you have to get into 2 of these little holes. They might change that in the actual production model, where it'll be a single sort of loop that you'd have to get through, which makes it 10 times easier. Talking more so on the waterproofing of this jacket, it has a fluorocarbon free water repellent sort of treatment on the outside, which is nice, keeping to that eco-friendly nature. The membrane that's actually the waterproofing in this laminated jacket is going to be the AquaSeal Plus, which has a 10K hydrostatic head as well as a breathability rating, so you can be perfectly fine in all kinds of weather and heavy downpours. Right, so before we make our way into the interior of the jacket, I just wanted to point out this lovely diamond stitch overlay on the shoulders, adding to that modern classic sort of styling that you would expect from this type of garment. Behind the neck closure system, we can open that up and open up the other poppers as well. We're greeted by a double layer rain gutter to stop the water from seeping in down that center zip. Now, if you pull on this massive ring puller over there and open it up, you have this corduroy sort of material on the inside, giving that nice sort of soft feeling upon touch. You also do get a interior thermal liner that is removable, so when it does get a bit hotter outside, you can just whip that out and wear it during the summer or the sunnier months as well. The mesh lining is also antibacterial, so you don't have to worry about it getting too stinky and smelly. So it's going to be an all-weather jacket that you can definitely ride and rock no matter what the weather condition is going to be like. Overall, this is definitely a garment that I could see myself wearing, as I do ride a Triumph Bonneville. It kind of adds to that character that you're trying to portray when you're on those sort of motorcycles, but it's perfectly good enough if you want to look good on and off the bike as well, no matter what bike you are riding. I'm definitely going to be adding this to my basket to try and get one for myself for my tour next year when I go across into Europe, because again, it just has that look that I'm going for, as well as all the features that you would want from a motorcycle garment, that being super protective, also waterproof, and just looks really cool just sat there. So I want to know what you guys think of this jacket, this garment, this Eco Laminated Merlin Burslem jacket. Down in the comments below, give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, do subscribe, and ride safe, and we'll see you all soon. I just want to take you home. It's just a size too big though for me. size too big.